This is my first SGM conference.
I've been to an SGM conference before and I loved it. That's why I wanted to come back again.
I'm just looking forward to meeting new people, learning new techniques, sort of having fun.
I really want to learn a lot about current things in my field because I'm very new to what I'm doing.
During the conference I'm really looking forward to meeting up with the lab that I worked with the previous summer. Also to present my project in a poster and maybe get some feedback from that.
I'm looking for some good networking opportunities and to broaden my scientific knowledge on areas that I don't currently study.
Since I'm a final year PhD, I kind of know what to expect from the conference. I'm interested in going to some lectures and looking at some posters and hopefully taking something away with me that I can use in my research.
So yesterday I presented my poster at the SGM. I really enjoyed it. It was a really beneficial experience for me.
My poster was really fun, so I got to talk to people who are coming around, people who might not have been particularly interested at the start.
I was able to discuss my research both with people who were experienced with the field and people who weren't experienced, and you can get some input from them that probably you haven't thought of.
So it was my first poster experience, but it has definitely improved my communication skills.
It almost helps clarify what you are thinking, because you have to kind of go through it again from the beginning. And I think when you have such a detailed knowledge of what is going on, sometimes you can lose the main points.
When I put in my abstract to the SGM, of course I wanted to present my research because it's good. You get other people to interact with you and they usually ask good questions. So I considered doing a poster, but in the end I decided that getting over my nerves of standing in front of large crowds was more important to me. I've given talks numerous times. I still start out quite nervous, but luckily this time, halfway through, I found my confidence.
The network session was really great. It gets me to know people, even if I come on my own, and I get friends basically before I come in, and then we can see each other again during the conference.
Yeah, I've had a really good time meeting postgraduates and sort of becoming embedded in the postgraduate network. I come from a chemistry background actually, so meeting microbiology students is very useful to me. I can have a lot of what you call stupid questions, but I'm not intimidated to ask postgraduates about those.
Also, I really liked the meal times where you get to talk to people a bit more informally. You get to have good contact, and that's how you keep contact with people. And the wine session is quite good. Again, it helps you boosting a bit of your confidence.
Meeting key contacts or meeting people that you've been sort of reading their papers, it really shortcuts the length of what you can go through with email and telephone. I'd really like to say thank you to SGM because they made it possible for me to come here to Dublin.
The grant has fully funded my visit here, so I've not had to spend anything to come, so it's been brilliant. Applying for the grants couldn't be easier. Just fill out a form and send it off.
SGM also contributed to my conference I went to in Australia. I was actually then encouraged and reminded to apply for the grant to come to Dublin.
I would definitely recommend that other postgraduate students take advantage of the Society's grants.
I think my highlights for this conference was the networking, a very great introduction, great way to know people.
My favourite thing about the conference here in Dublin has been the RNA virus workshop. It just gives you a good feel of what's currently going on in the field and maybe new directions that you could personally take.
My conference highlights get to see what else is going on in microbiology and kind of get a feel for what else is happening. And so I've been able to see people who I've spoken to before and kind of get that exchange of ideas.
The thing I enjoyed most about this SGM conference was the stars who showed up, including Vincent Racaniello and Ron Fouchier, and it was nice to have direct contact with them.
I would definitely recommend other people to come, do a poster, do a presentation, get the most out of it, get some networking done and have some fun ultimately and learn something. So